Ancient Egypt, known for its unparalleled contributions to art, architecture, and early state governance, has captivated the imagination of people for millennia. This narrative explores the formation, golden ages, and eventual decline of this magnificent civilization that flourished along the banks of the Nile. The pre-dynastic period marks the dawn of this civilization, with early settlements, agricultural advancements, and the rise of small kingdoms. King Nama's unification of Upper and Lower Egypt around 3100 BCE established a centralized state and led to the foundation of Memphis as the capital. This period saw the development of hieroglyphs and religious beliefs that would endure for centuries. The Old Kingdom, 2686 to 2181 BCE, is famed for its monumental architecture, including the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Pharaohs, seen as divine beings, centralized power and maintained ma'at, or order, which was essential for prosperity. However, internal strife, famine, and weakened central authority led to the Old Kingdom's decline, ushering in the First Intermediate Period. The Middle Kingdom, 2055 to 1650 BCE, saw the reunification of Egypt under Mentuhotep II, with Thebes emerging as a new religious and political center. This era was marked by a revival in arts, literature, and trade, as well as military campaigns that expanded Egypt's influence. However, the Second Intermediate Period brought instability, with invasions by the Hyksos. The New Kingdom, 1550 to 1070 BCE, represents the zenith of Egyptian power, marked by empire-building pharaohs like Ahmose, Thutmose III, and Ramesses II. During this period, monumental architecture flourished, including the temples at Karnak and Luxor, and the Valley of the Kings. Pharaoh Akhenaten's religious reforms briefly disrupted traditional beliefs, but the state ultimately reverted to its polytheistic practices. Military strength and diplomacy reached new heights, though internal challenges and external threats eventually led to decline. The late period, 664 to 332 BCE, was characterized by foreign rule and attempts to preserve traditional culture. Egypt was conquered by the Assyrians, Nubians, and Persians before falling under the influence of the Greeks. Alexander the Great's conquest introduced Hellenistic influences and established the Ptolemaic dynasty, which blended Greek and Egyptian cultures. The last of the Ptolemaic rulers, Cleopatra VII, famously aligned with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony in efforts to restore Egypt's independence. Her death marked the end of the Ptolemaic kingdom and Egypt's annexation by Rome. Religion played a crucial role throughout Egypt's history, with a rich pantheon of gods and goddesses influencing daily life and governance. Funerary practices, including mummification and elaborate tombs, reflected beliefs in the afterlife and the judgment of souls. Temples served not just as religious centers but also as hubs of economic activity and repositories of knowledge. Egypt's advancements in medicine, mathematics, astronomy, and engineering laid the foundations for many modern sciences. Their development of a 365-day calendar, understanding of anatomy and surgical practices, and architectural innovations like stone construction techniques continue to influence contemporary thought and practice.